Alright, guys. So, I've had a lot of people reach out to me to see what my thoughts are and what I think about the newest sequel to EDDY, done by the Peach Creek YouTube channel. It's the series known as Peach Creek. This fan series has actually been in the works for quite a while now. I want to say 3 to 5 years-ish, if I'm remembering correctly. I remember this project being in the works for a while. And they've done some things here and there, like they've done, teasers and, little animated shorts, but this is their first full-length episode. And I figured, hey, why not? Let's jump into it. Let's see the first episode of Peach Creek. Alright, we got some good credits going on here. Some credit action. Canker Sisters there. Little Rolf action, okay. Sarah, Jimmy, Johnny. Ooh, they got Brock Baker in this. How cool is that? For those of you who don't know, Brock Baker is a big YouTube voiceover actor. Peach Creek, George Abingdon. Thank you for this show. The rug pull. So clearly we're in Double D's room. In his house. Parents left to him by his mom. Dear Edward, do not let your friends use the screen door. Edward, please ensure to be home by 2100, which is 9 o'clock. No alcohol, no pop, no candy from Dad. Dear Edward, we will be away from July 20th to September 1st. Love, Mom. Edward, inquire something. Lots of notes here. I'm loving the animation so far. I love how the outlines of the characters, you can tell, are still almost that, like, black pencil. All right. Now we're that was the intro. Now we're kind of getting into it. Eddie smoking.
Right. 3 cigarettes is 3 too many. Could you perhaps, if it's not too much trouble, help us, Eddie?
Tell you what, Sockhead, let me think. No.
I like the
Oh,
voice
life of a
choices.
teenager, preferring to contaminate their lungs rather than do something worthwhile.
Okay, Ronald Reagan. Besides, I got work tonight. Night shift. Give me a break.
I think you'll be giving yourself plenty of breaks, in all honesty.
Oh, I forgot to say. Johnny started this week. Freaking weird seeing him.
I haven't seen him in years!
Lumpy, it's only been a few months.
Johnny 2x4. 4x2. 4x2x2x4? What was it?
Did we even ever call him that in the original show?
Season 1, I think. He's a hell of a lot quieter now, though.
Interesting
Yes,
that they
well, being a social outcast
Interesting.
and ostracized by
they call it a
everybody
show,
would do
and
that
they
to
talk
you.
about season 1.
Does
How
he still
interesting
have
is that?
Plank?
Oh, that dumb piece of wood he carried around? Nah, that's long gone. Just him. He was on frying duty. And you know what that meant, Double D?
Dare I ask?
I got to serve the customer!
Hey! Quit stealing my lines, Lumpy!
Huh?
Interesting.
One alligator by the front door and the other smashing its tail onto the basement
So
window!
it seems that
Wham!
Eddie
Wham!
and now Johnny
Wham!
work at some
Right
fast
outside.
food restaurant, I'm guessing. Some food place.
Its ceiling is about to collapse. Dr. Orchard and Scott run up the stairs and...
Wait. Who the hell is Scott?
You know, he's a guy that
He's
old mate.
rescuing Dr. Orchard, Mrs. Files, and Blackmer.
Yup. Wait, I forget. Who's Mrs. Files?
Dude, it's your story.
Sure it is.
Oh yeah. So Scott takes the files upstairs. They contain the growth serum.
Mrs. Files isn't a person?
What?
You said Mrs. Files. A person. Now she's actually Files? Moron. Alright, let me try one.
Can it be an original story and not a rehash of something else?
Don't get meta on me, sockhead.
Double D is sassy. Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Let's go to your place,
I guess that's kind
sockhead.
of in character, I suppose.
Let's not.
Why not? Your folks ain't home.
Guys, I gotta help Sarah with their homework.
Sometimes I just want some alone time, Eddie. I trust you can respect that.
Yeah, and sometimes I want to hang out with my pals. You and Ed.
But I've gotta help Sarah.
Eddie, please. Why don't you hang out at Ed's?
I have to help Sarah with her homework. Mom said so.
Fine, but we're going to Double D's tomorrow. What's gotten into you, man?
I could ask you the same.
Adios, Double D.
Adios.
See you tomorrow, Ed.
This is kind of sad. They're growing apart. Blank. I love this. I love the animation. I love the tone and the setting. I will say that I think that it's very different than the show. Show was very optimistic. Scene changes, with the music cues and the. This is very like a dark sequel. It's definitely more of a sad, unoptimistic tone, whatever the opposite of optimistic would be. Ed is leaving somewhere. Par and Flush Trailer Park. Oh, Park and Flush Trailer Park. Was that what it was called in the original? I don't remember. Curly-O with a line. Canker Sisters. What the? I love this, actually. Wow. They did do it. They did do the squiggly line thing, but this is like some kind of flashback. Look at this. This looks great. Whoa. Look at the drawings. Yeah, this looks great. Oh, the show should have looked like this, like entirely. Look at that. They did it. They did the squiggly line thing, outline. This looks amazing. That Eddie's brother line was flashing back to... Yeah, even that one. Flashing back to Big Picture Show. Why is Jimmy there?
Dutch?
You need to quiet your mind and listen.
It's Jimmy. Isn't it?
First,
Look at that Cartoon Network banner going by in the background.
Second, one who grew around a corrupting force, transferred it to a Curly-O with a line. Third, and please listen closely. When drawn, your story continues. For now, you must continue to take heed of the world around you.
Dude, I love the animation here. Where's he going? That was taken right from the Big Picture Show of Eddie's brother smiling.
Like one bounding between two planes. Dance with me, pipsqueak.
The stairs that have disappeared. Look at this, dude. This looks amazing. When they're flashing back to the OG, that looks incredible. Oh, that's it? Alright. Really excited for a second episode, actually. Like, at first... I don't know. At first, I was kind of, like, iffy on it. I was kind of like, they're doing the thing where it's like... Oh, here we go. Here's, like, the character models. But, like, they're doing the thing that's... Oh, hold on. I kind of want to see this. Classroom placement isn't important to the story, but the position of the entrance cafeteria gym must be consistent. Petri Kai is essentially an L-shaped building with bits stuck on it. Wow, they put a lot of work into the designs and into the work of this. Yeah, like I was saying, one of the biggest vibes I was getting from this was like, this is another one of those, like, it's a sequel and everything's gritty and depressed, and the main friends of the show, they're splitting ways, and they're trying to do that thing of like pulling on your heartstrings stuff. I'm gonna read this in just a second. And it definitely still does feel like it's going that way, but the thing that gave me like a 180 in how I felt about this was that flashback, that dream sequence from Lee, where it's all the old animation style, and the characters that they flash back to look just like how they did from the original show, and they got the lining around the characters just phenomenal. That attention to detail even though I wish that would reflect to the rest of the show. I wish that would be getting those lines. I wish that would be getting that attention to proper character design. Not proper character design. Let me rewind on that. It's not that's not to say that the character design they have already is improper. But I'm trying to say the original character design. I just love that they went back to that, even if just for this. I think that was enough to, like, if this first episode was just like, oh, it's after the show, and oh, they're splitting apart, and oh, they're having problems, and Eddie's smoking now, and oh, this and that, I kind of would, like, I don't want to say I wouldn't have tuned in episode 2, but I kind of would have been like, I've seen this before. I've heard this 1,000 times, you know? But that flashback sequence really drew me into this. Line art gets thicker the closer to an object is the camera, and thinner the further it is away. If an object is far enough away, there is no line art necessary. Windows don't need to be perfectly aligned. TV antennas can be sloped outwards. Objects don't need to follow perspective with 100% accuracy. Try to keep it to at least 80% though. Give backgrounds character. I like that. That other one I can't read. It's blocked by the patronage. Storyboards. Yeah, there was an interesting... So, it's not said why Ed is leaving. It isn't said. Let me not get into this. Let me close this out. Come on, mouse. There we go. It isn't said why Eddie is leaving, or Ed is leaving. All he says is he's going to go help Sarah with her homework, and then next we see he's packed his bags, and he's getting on a bus, getting ready to go, and he's crying. Wonder what's going on there, first of all. Second of all, Eddie is still trying to do the same thing he's always done. Eddie's the type of character who you can tell never changed, never grew up, never grew out of his friend circle, never made any other friends, you know, and is kind of the type of person who is going to kind of... His life's going to move on because it has to, but not because he wants to, if that makes sense. Like, he had to get a job because he's older. Doesn't mean he wanted to. You know, he's hanging around his, like, Double D and Ed because he wants to. He doesn't get any more friends because he didn't have to. You know? I'm liking where this is going, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen with it. What did you guys think? If y'all have seen it, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this. And like always, I will catch you guys in the next video. I will see you guys here for a reaction of part 2 whenever or if ever it comes out. Catch you guys next time.